in the past 100%, a great source of my fire has been frustration, anger, loneliness. This was my inspiration of the fire. That's why many times I've spent alone. Doing what? Training. And this is the reason, maybe, why today things just look different. Things have not always been in harmony. Yeah, the question is, how good are you able to regulate the fire inside of you?
Unlock the secret to clearing negative energy. Join Shi Heng Yi as he guides you through a simple, transformative method.
What keeps the fire going? What keeps you yourself? What is it that keeps you, make you push on harder? Trust, hope, vision, purpose. No? And this is where then things come together. If I start to do some type of training, no matter what it is, at a certain point I am reaching my level where I either feel the exhaustion, or sometimes I'm also feeling the level of pain that I'm able to take. And now the question is, what are you going to do exactly at this borderline? And a mindset that I think is paying off later, big times, is when you're starting to incorporate into your daily life, into the daily perspective and understanding that this world has not been created for you to only enjoy the peaceful aspects about it.
Shi Heng Yi delves into the power of an iron will, trust, hope, vision, and purpose to ignite and channel inner fire. Learn to transform negative energy into growth.
Right now, the bigger the house becomes, the more the oven needs to work, the more heat it needs to generate. How you do it, besides the fact of adding more wood, you need more air. We need more capacity. What do I do when I want to start increasing the performance level of myself? Number one, for example, eat more, but I need to have better capacity and better refined breathing mechanisms. And this is where it simply comes into the practices that are, for example, known as Qigong. Some people nowadays say Qigong, energy practice. Yes, it's correct, but sometimes you get lost with your energy. I don't know which type of energy. So breathing. Okay, for me, Qigong is simply the part of increasing the capacity of your lungs, which means once you inhale, you try to inhale as much as you can. This is the first level. And the second level is increasing your ability in adjusting also the oxygen, the air level inside of you. And now, when you maybe watch later in the moment where we are doing our training, the more I start to sweat, the more different my breath has become. Very naturally. When you start running, why suddenly the body naturally wants to draw in more air? Because you are asking something from your body, performance, and in order for your body to deliver it, he needs fire now to burn. So this is the moment where also the air, the inhalation, the exhalation starts to increase. And because it's getting tiring, so you're getting tired, what is it essentially that keeps the fire going? So, and this is now the special thing. Either you have an iron will, then you just then the amount of fire that you can produce is super high. If you by yourself have an iron will, then you can just keep going like a machine. Okay? If you don't have an iron will, you need something that is giving you, that is like substituting, for example, this iron will. I have things that give me iron will. For me, it's a vision. I have vision for something greater. Yeah, or you might say, it's hope. Or it can also be, you can think about a person. Our body can learn something and also can unlearn things by making it become a habit. So if I want to start conditioning my body to wake up earlier, I make it step by step. Always at the same time I go to bed, so that my body starts to remember. And sometimes I just even know that even if you don't put up the alarm, sometimes automatically right time you're awake. And this is how the usage of habit or the usage of conditioning can be made useful, yes, for our daily life.
Discover the source of Shi Heng Yi's inner fire: frustration, anger, loneliness transformed into inspiration. Explore the art of regulating the fire within. Turn negativity into growth. Follow his guidance through simple yet profound exercises to clear negative energy and foster personal development.
People ask me in the type of trainings, yeah, so for what should I now stand half an hour in that position? What is it good for? Why should I breathe like this? Why should I breathe like that? Why is the finger positions like this? Why is it like this? Why are there so many different things? You just can't explain it by words. Somewhere these words are hitting a barrier. And that barrier can only be broken in the moment where the knowledge, the intellectual knowledge, starts to transform into action, and that action is going to bring you the answer. And this answer is what in our tradition we really refer as, that is knowledge now. Or sometimes we call it wisdom. It is that type of knowledge that came because of your own discoveries. That is the real knowledge. The knowledge about that your teacher, a friend, somebody is telling you that you know up here. That's like the intellectual knowledge, the pre-knowledge, the type of knowledge that now, first of all, needs to transform into action. Action transforms into experience. And experience gives you what you need in order to move on. It is a method that we call, once you feel that spark or that small fire now needs to be nourished. Nourished in order for it to grow. If you are self-questioning yourself too often, if you are filled with too much doubt all the time, that is definitely one of these hindrances that is going to diminish that fire again. Once the fire is going, the fire is going. So stop investing your thoughts. Stop rethinking about why it would not work. Don't stop the fire before it even started really growing. You need to get out of that self-questioning. You need to learn to sometimes really have confidence in the power of your thoughts. Once it's in the mind already, everything can become possible if you find the way to translate what is in the mind into action, because this transformation makes things come to earth. Everything we have available nowadays on this earth started somewhere here by someone. it started here and then it ended here. Meaning there were some actions merged together with what was on the mind to bring it here, visible for others and also visible for yourself in front of you, not just inside of you. If you draw your force, if you draw your motivation, if you draw the fire from love, let's say like this. For me, when I think about this word, it's an expanding force. So love by nature, it's an energy which anyway it's expanding beyond yourself. Which means it's automatically embracing more. So embracing more meaning it's easier, the energy is there which makes it easier to bring something new into your life. This is how I see it. That is like the energy, and when you combine this now with your training, literally means if you have this type of energy, it becomes easier to bring something new into your life. Have this inspiration in the mind, and then they start to manifest because they know that mind is so powerful. I am capable of doing it. So they use the power of the mind to manifest something and either benefit themselves or maybe benefit others. But it is the same powerful mind, which for other people then at the same time is creating the fear. But instead of understanding, yeah, but it's the mind, I just need to switch it over and make it useful for me. No, they stay inside the fear becomes more, the powerful fear becomes even stronger, and then it becomes so strong, the fear, that it even blocks people in doing anything. But the fear, it's a construct of the mind in the first place. You fear that you get a car is going to hit you tomorrow. Yeah, hello, we are not tomorrow. We are here right now. Why you think about tomorrow the car could hit you? Who says it's going to happen? And where is the evidence it's going to happen? Where's the evidence it's not going to happen? You don't know. Stop thinking about tomorrow. The music is playing here right now. But this fear of the future, this anxiety of what if. Yeah, what if and what if not. Both of them are there. But the problem with the fear is very strong. Fear is just nothing to let your life be determined by. In our tradition, we forget about trying to fix the world there on the outside. This is not the first place where to look at. The first place to look at is here. If you wait that somebody changes something, that you finally become happy, you wait until the end of days. It's not gonna happen. So if there is something to take into your responsibility, to take in your hands, first of all, it is your body should listen to you. You tell your body to stay, the body stays. You tell your body go lower, body go lower. You tell kick higher, kick higher. You tell punch harder, punch harder. You tell remain open, remain open. Your body should become your best friend. It should not become your best enemy. Because your body is something that you are able to use in this lifetime. It's rented. Your body is rented. It's rented from the earth.